Hi, Stacy. This is a video of a bunch of random people that I asked the question to the prompt that you gave me the other day. And the prompt is, what celebrity would you have liked to take you to prom? And so for me, I have two. It would either have been Brad Pitt in the Legends of the Fall era or Mekhi Phifer. I know very different, but that's who I would have picked. I hope you enjoy all of these videos. They were fun to watch, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Ready? Say hi, Stacy. Hi, Stacy. If I had to bring a celebrity to prom, I think I would bring Kanye West, because even if I did not win prom queen, he would get up there and tell everyone that I should have won, and that would be good enough for me. We love you, Stacy. We hope you're doing well. We can't wait to have you back.
So, one celebrity that I would have loved to go to high school prom with would probably be Michael B. Jordan. Number one, because he is an amazing actor. Have you seen Wakanda? I mean, Black Panther. Sorry. And then number two, he is handsome. And fun fact, my aunt actually dated him when he was on Days of Our Lives. So, yeah, it would be Michael B. Jordan. Probably be my first choice. Yes.
Hi, Stacy. Ooh, that's a good question. Who would I want to take me to prom in high school? Well, I think they need to fulfill a couple of criteria. One, they need to be super hot. And two, they need to be fun, because I think you can dance at prom, and I'd want that. So I'm gonna go with Ryan Gosling. Yep. Yes, I would take him for sure. And if he can't make it, I'd take Jimmy Fallon, because he seems like a fun guy too.
Well, hi, Stacy. I bet this is a surprise. I hope you're doing well today, dear. I just need to tell you about my high school graduation prom night, 1969, which was an odd thing. So I really, really wanted George Harrison to call me up, George Harrison of the Beatles, and invite me to go to prom with him because he had just written Something in the Way She Moves. What a great song that was. However, George Harrison did not call me up. In fact, in those days, one of the ways that you figured out your psychological type was based on which of the Beatles was your favorite. And George was mine. Later it became John, but that's another story. But in any case, who did ask me to go to prom was a really nice boy named Lee. Lee was a really nice boy. My parents really liked him. I did not. He was kind of what today we would call a nerd or a geek or a dork or one of those words, but he was a nice boy. So I turned him down. So I didn't go to prom. Instead, I went to the beach with a group of friends who also did not go to prom, and we had fun on the beach in a different way than what I would have had at the prom, but it would have been good without George. In any case, I hope you're doing okay, and please know I'm thinking about you. Take good care, dear. Bye.
Okay, so all day, actually since yesterday, I've been trying to think about who it would have been that I would have wanted to take me to prom, a celebrity. And I don't know if I blocked out the year 2000 because my mom was convinced the world was going to end and we were focused on rationing, having a lot of rations of water and canned goods. I don't know. But I reached out to crowdsource this information, wondering if I could find out from my friends who it was that sorry, that is my cat's making noise. I reached out to my friends to see if I could figure out if they knew who I wanted me to take me to prom. And my friend said, well, was it Ludacris? It definitely wasn't, although he would have been fun. And then she was like, was it that guy from House? And I was like, well, first of all, that's the wrong decade. And he had a serious drug addiction, although he is very smart. And then I went through a list of celebrities on the internet to figure out who was cool then and who maybe I would have liked. And I distinctly remember not really caring about Brad Pitt. So the answer is, I don't know. I don't know. But I can tell you that 42-year-old Jacqueline would definitely be okay with going to the prom with Henry Cavill. There you have it.
If I could take any celebrity to prom, it would be Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin!
Okay, so happy Halloween. Who would have taken me to prom? Who would I have liked to take me to prom? I would have liked somebody to take me because I didn't go, but that's a longer story. But who would I have liked? Okay, so this was my first thought. But then I decided to look up and see what did he look like when I was in school. And this is what he looked like. And I would say, probably not. I'm just saying, no. So who was cute when I was in high school? I mean, who I think I would have liked to have taken me? I think I'm going with this one. Yeah, absolutely. That would have been nice.
All right. So if I could have went to prom with anyone, I won't deny you. I'm a straight rider. You don't want to, Tupac. It was, yeah, I could imagine that. Me and Tupac. And that's it.
Hey, Stacy. I hope tomorrow goes uneventfully. I hope that it's a day that you don't have to think much about in the future. But in the meantime, I wanted to share some information that you may not know. That when I was 18, you know, a young, wild, in my prime, I would have wanted just about any of the guys from Melrose Place to have taken me to my prom. So that could have been Andrew Shue or the guy who played Jake. You know, so I guess it probably would have been on the day. Did I want the good guy, the already out guy, or the bad boy? But would have been fine with any of them. So that is my tawdry stories of who I would have wanted as a celebrity to take me to my high school prom. All right, thinking of you, wishing you the best, and I hope that again tomorrow is just a not a memorable experience, is something you get through, and we can't wait to have you back at the school and back as your normal spunky self, seeing in the hallways. So take care. If you need anything, please let us know.
All right, I'm terrible at videoing. However, for Stacy, I will do it. If I could have gone to the prom with anyone, I'd have to say it would have been David Beckham, because there's something about his tattoos that I find extremely sexy.
Hey, Stacy. I didn't have a high school prom, but if I did, I would have liked to have taken Olivia Newton-John. That way, so when there's Grease songs, I can be John Travolta, and she can be Sandy, and we can do duets together from Grease. Good luck. Thinking of you.
Hey, Stacy. We miss you. Hope you're doing well. What celebrity would I have wanted to take me to prom? This is a weird answer. However, I had a big crush on Kurt Cobain when I was younger. Maybe not my best demonstration of judgment, but you know, I was young. And it was the long, greasy blonde hair. Just did something for me. But it doesn't make sense, particularly because he was no longer alive when I went to prom. But if I was thinking globally about that time in my life, Kurt Cobain, it would have been a party.
So the question was asked, what celebrity would you have taken to prom? Is this even a question to ask Angie Vandenberg? Actually, it is, because you might be surprised. Exhibit A. I would have taken this gentleman. Not 2024 Leo. The 90s Leo. Look at this. That could have been me at prom. I love you. I would have been the queen of the world. The queen of the prom, the queen of the world. I love you, Stacy. Good luck tomorrow.
Hello, my beautiful friend. Okay, so what an interesting question. So the celebrity I would pick This is going to sound kind of weird, but I think my initial thought was Billy Baldwin. I would go to my prom with Billy Baldwin because, you know, as you are well aware, all of the celebrities that we have been fortunate, I don't even know that's the right word, but growing up on Long Island, you know, we got a lot of celebrities around us. So I would pick Billy Baldwin because he came to our high school right before graduation. So probably, you know, in the spring before prom. And he came to see some of his old teachers because, you know, I grew up in Massapequa. The whole Baldwin family is from Massapequa. And it was like a bit of a, you know, a to-do. So in my full-out Long Island accent, I would say I would pick Billy Baldwin to take me to my senior prom. And, yeah, I definitely wouldn't pick, like, Jerry Seinfeld or Steve Guttenberg, or some of the others. But now that I think about it, the guy from The King of Queens, why is his name escaping me at this moment? I don't know. I think he's from Stony Brook. I think he would be fun to take also. He'd probably be a lot of fun. Definitely not as sexy as a Baldwin back in the day. But there's my answer for you. I love you tremendously. I admire you tremendously. And I know that everything is going to be wonderful and great for you. So I hope you enjoy this little montage that is being put together for you. And I love you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah, for me it'll be Jennifer Aniston and Sloane from Entourage. It is what it is, I gotta own it.
Hey Stacy, so we have this big assignment, and it is which celebrity we think we would have liked to have known in high school. And man, I've been thinking about this all day long, and so I think the one that I wish that I had known in high school, because I think he would have been super fun, is, you'll get it after I say this, all right. Yeah, Matthew McConaughey. Don't you think he would have been like a really cool dude to hang out with? Yeah, I do. Now, I do hear he doesn't always shower as much as he should, so that might have been an issue. I don't know about that. But I do think he would have been super fun. Like, imagine him at a prom and how much he would, like, liven that prom up. So, yeah, that's my person. So I would like to meet him right now. I mean, certainly back in high school, but right now, even cool. Maybe I need to go to one of those University of Texas games and maybe run into him there. Yeah. But anyways, yep, that's my person. All right, bye.
So who would I have wanted to take me to the high school prom? Well, back in the day, I might have said someone like Donnie Wahlberg from New Kids on the Block. He was the bad boy and I loved him. Or I was really into tennis at that point, so I might have said tennis great Andre Agassi. I really would want to have had someone that could have danced and like really danced. So maybe Usher. He was really big during my time. But if I had to choose someone now from pop culture to maybe take me to high school prom, it would be people that just don't care and will let it all out on the dance floor and who would be really hilarious doing it. So I feel like maybe Danny McBride or Kathryn Hahn would be really fun. Maybe even Lady Gaga, because she could dress me and we could dance and sing. That would be super fun. I don't know. It's got to be somebody that can dance and make me laugh at the same time. So maybe one of those. It's hard to tell. I'm very indecisive. But someone who's not afraid to bust out some weird dance moves
and like sing at the top of their lungs. Those are the two must-haves.
If I could choose anybody to take me to my high school prom, I would choose Dylan O'Brien, specifically Teen Wolf Season 3 Dylan O'Brien. So good. Miss you, Stacey.
You ever hear this song?
Even though she pays me no attention, all I want is to get my affection.
So who would I take to my prom? It would definitely be Maxwell, because he's cool, he can sing, and he knows how to move his booty. So yes, that would be who would come to my prom. Hey, Stacey, love you, miss you.
Hi, Stacey. I love this question. Who would I take to senior prom? And if I could have a do-over, that would be great, because my senior year, I was going through a rebellious stage, meaning I wore black, smoked a lot of cigarettes, and really chose a date that would not get along with my military officer father. So a do-over would be great. And I think I would take someone really funny, like Robin Williams, because I could have multiple dates, whether it's Good Morning Vietnam or Mrs. Doubtfire or Good Will Hunting or any of the other ones. Patch Adams. In fact, I'd wear instead of a big red nose, I'd wear a big pink nose, because you are going to beat this. We are all behind you, cheering you, and you have got this, and we've got you. And we'll be thinking of you the whole way. And can't wait to celebrate with you when you kick this. Much love.
Hey, Stacey, thinking about you and sending positive vibes your way. In answer to the prompt of what celebrity I would have wanted to go to the high school prom with, it didn't take me long to figure that one out. I'd have picked Cindy Crawford, huge supermodel and influence at that point in time. Underneath this graying facial hair, I got a little beauty mark here. She was known for her beauty mark as well. So yeah, I think Cindy Crawford and I would have made a great pair. Don't tell my wife. Hope you're well. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.
I was in high school in the era of Pirates of the Caribbean and Lord of the Rings, and Orlando Bloom could have got me.
Hey, Stacey. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, sorry to hear about all the stuff you're going through, but you're going to get through it. You're going to be fine. You're tough as nails, so you're going to do really well. All right, I got the prompt about the prom, like old school prom. So here's what I would do. Is if I got to pick a celebrity to go to prom with, it's going to be like a buddy. So it's going to be me and Eddie Vedder. And me and Eddie Vedder are going to bring our guitars and we're going to get in with the band. And that's going to be a blast. Probably go beforehand and have some fun. Go out to eat, maybe drink a little bit, do some fun stuff. Come in with our guitars, get in with the band. Eddie's going to sing, I'm going to play guitar, and band's going to follow. They're all going to be really good at what they do, and this is going to be our set list. So if you're an Eddie Vedder fan, or a Pearl Jam fan, or both, or even if you're not and want to become one, these are pretty good to go with. So we're going to start out kind of soft, because it's going to be a little jarring for people at first, because they'll be like, what the hell, like Eddie Vedder's coming in and Chris Hall's playing guitar too? So we're going to start out with Given to Fly, which is a good song, sets the tone, kind of soft. Just Breathe, another good one. Rise is really good. Release, then Man of the Hour, then Present Tense, and then Daughter. Then we're going to kick it up a notch, because those are all pretty kind of slow songs, and then we're going to go Corduroy, Do the Evolution, Why Go, and then maybe, kind of the end of the night, Release. It's a really good one. And then we're going to take a little bit of a break and come back for an encore. And it's going to be a short encore. And we're going to play Lukin, which is a really fast song that's about 30 seconds long. And it's fun. Then the crowd's going to go wild. Everybody's going to be clapping. It's going to be good. And then me and Eddie are going to high five, fist bump on stage. Then we're going to leave, me and Eddie. Then we're going to get in the limo, drive to the airport, fly to Hawaii, and then we're going to spend the next 3 days surfing in Hawaii and just relaxing and enjoying the energy that came from the So doing such a good job at the concert. And the prom, oh, that's right, there was a prom. I forgot all about that part. Anyway, so that's my celebrity prom buddy. And so hope you're doing well, and look forward to having you back. So things run smoothly, and it's good to know that you're in charge. So, all right, take care. Feel free to listen to those. All right, bye-bye.
Hey, Dr. Colomer, it's Kimberly from the graduate school and our undergraduate student, Molly. We understand that the prompt is, who would you want to go to the prom with? And Molly has
Ryan Gosling.
And mine is my new son-in-law to be. My daughter's engaged. So, love you so much. I'm glad everything's going well.
Well, if I were to go to prom with Janet Jackson, it would be an escapade from the moment she pulled out in a limo decked out with a sound system that only played her greatest hits. We'd make our entrance in with a synchronized dance routine to control. And the second we walked in, the gym would be completely silent, jaws dropping. People would whisper, "What have you done for me lately?" Because they'd be in disbelief just seeing us together, and I'd just shrug and say, "That's the way love goes." During the slow songs, Jan and I would dance so smoothly that the principal would step in to make sure we were keeping it PG, and when the DJ dared to play anything other than one of her tracks, she'd give a sharp look and say, "Miss you much?" to me, and we'd march over to the booth and take over. She'd throw down a Rhythm Nation flash mob, enlisting half the senior class to join in while the chaperones tried to keep up, tripping over their own feet. And if anyone at prom got too close or tried to start drama, she'd hit them with her signature glare and say, "Nasty boys, don't mean a thing." And I'd nod, like her hype person. The snacks would get ignored, as Janet would pull me into the impromptu duet of Scream, complete with dramatic poses that confused everyone but us. The mic would mellow out when Let's Wait a While plays, and we'd all slow dance like the scene from an 80s movie. And we'd end the night with the crowd circling, doing a soulful rendition of Together Again as everyone swayed and danced to the song. And when it was finally time to go, we'd grab the mic and drop one last, "All right," as we strutted out, leaving the entire school stunned and convinced it was all a fever dream.
Hi, Dr. Colomer. I wanted you to know that if I went back to 2013 or 2014 and I could choose any celebrity to go to prom with me, I would have chosen someone that had been receiving lots of media attention. At the time, I felt ashamed that it's a little unorthodox to think of her as attractive. She was a little older than me, but I stand by my decision and would have eagerly taken Casey Anthony to my high school prom.
Hi, Stacy. Good luck tomorrow. And I wanted to answer your question about who I'd go to the prom with, and that would be Robert Mitchum. I'm a big old movie fan, and I love me those bad boys. Good luck tomorrow, babe.
Hey, Stacy. I am thinking about you and hoping that chemo goes really well for you. I was laughing when I saw that question. Who would I have had take me to my prom? Someone famous. I think, being that 80s, 90s girl, probably would have thought back then, Andrew McCarthy. I don't know if you know him from the Brat Pack. I loved him. He was that kind of smoldering, quiet guy. But my other thought is, being the political lover that I am, I probably would have loved to have had John take me, JFK Jr. Anyway, rock this chemo, sending all my positive energy your way, and see you soon.
Good morning. Happy Halloween. Oh my gosh. So the question is, what celebrity would I want to take me to the prom? Well, first of all, in the 1980s in conservative Georgia, this would not happen. So this is total fantasy land. It would, of course, be Amy Ray of the Indigo Girls to escort me properly to the prom. Have a wonderful day. Miss you so much.
So, who would I take to my prom? Well, it was disco era. So, again, I would probably have to say somebody who would dance really well. Thinking like Patrick Swayze, But you know what? When he did that thing with the Muppet Show, with that Muppet music at the end, whoever did that, it kind of like blew it for me, you know? That last dance at that little country club away summer camp. Yeah. I guess now maybe Denzel Washington. A little dreamy. Bye.
Hey Stacy, I think the celebrity that I would want to go to prom with would be Harry Styles. I think first of all, he could style me, and he's an incredible fashion icon, and I think we would be the best dressed couple at prom. Love you.
Hi Stacy, it's me, Karen Bullock. I'm happy to be able to contribute to this video, but the question is a really interesting one because the prom is not something that I attended, so I get to construct this. And as I was thinking about what celebrity would I want to take me to the prom, I think I would have to say Beyonce. Okay, don't fall out of your chair when you hear this. But I would say Beyonce because I think she would be a really fun date for the prom. I know she doesn't do a lot of interviews and has rarely acted. Maybe once I saw some acting. Acting is not her thing. Singing and performing is, and she's definitely a celebrity. But she seems like someone who would be very lighthearted. I know that she likes to eat good food. Her family's from down south, Louisiana, so I think that she probably likes really tasty food. We could talk about food and fun. She's been everywhere in the world, I'm sure, places I haven't been, so there's a lot that I think would be entertained by in terms of having a fun night. And I think certainly talking about clothes and fashion and things like that, I'm really interested in. I wouldn't have to really get into any heavy duty conversations, I don't think, about, you know, worldly things that I actually spend too much time talking about already. So it'd be nice to spend an evening with someone who enjoys music, all types of music, who has lots of talents, and who I think would be fun. By the way, I did actually meet her this year, and with the little bit of time that I did get to spend with her, she was dancing and having a lot of fun. So that's another reason why I think if we actually got to spend time together at the prom, it would be really fun. So thank you for this opportunity to think about who I would want to take me to the prom, and thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope to see you again soon, my friend. Take care. Bye.
So the question is, what celebrity crush would I wanted to have taken to the prom? Well, for one, I was too freaking cool to go to the prom. I was at the club with my fake ID, and I was dancing to Front 242 and The Cure, and there is no way in hell I would be anywhere near a prom because I was a badass. And now, here I am, dressed as Snow White, and having little kids want to take pictures of me with me at Watson. This is what I've become. My badassery is just not the same as it used to be. I would have gone to the prom with Robert Smith, though. I totally would have gone with Robert Smith. You are a badass, Stacy. You are the baddest of asses in every way, and a wonderful, wonderful person, and I know that it's going to be fine. Everything's going to be perfectly fine, and I hope it goes well and smoothly, and we love you, and we'll see you very soon.
Stacy, my celebrity high school prom date, I tried to think of someone who would be super funny and throw you off, but if I had to pick, I'm going with Ryan Gosling for many reasons. One, because he will look beautiful in the pictures, and he's beautiful to look at, so that's one. Two, he can dance, so that would help me out. Three, he can sing, so when a slow song comes on and we're dancing, he will sing it in my ear and it will sound amazing. And four, he has humor, and I appreciate his humor. So I'm laughing, I am having someone whisper sweet songs in my ear. He's beautiful to look at, and he can help me with my dance moves. So there you go. I'm sending you a big hug. Hoping that all goes well on Friday with your first round of chemo. I hope you get a very comfy chair and the nurses bring you lots and lots of fun snacks that you enjoy. And you're surrounded by fun people and supportive people. And know that I cannot wait to see you when you come back. And I've been thinking about you lots and sending you lots and lots of love and hugs, and know that you are surely missed, and we cannot wait to see you soon. Bye, Stacy.
Okay, so who was my favorite celebrity that I would have wanted to take me to prom? I thought about this for about a quarter of a second before I came up with my answer. My person when I was in high school at that time was definitely Whitney Houston. So I gotta say, you know, I want to dance with somebody. It was definitely Whitney that I wanted to be dancing with at that time. So, hey, hope you enjoy this response. Take care. Be good. We're thinking about you. Take care.
Just died and gone to heaven right there on the spot if Justin Timberlake had taken me to prom. Said, it's gonna be May.
What celebrity would I have liked to take to my high school prom? I'd have to say that would be Cheryl Tiegs, the supermodel. That poster of her in the pink bikini got me through some pretty dark nights as a teenager. Let's just leave it at that. Hey, I know you're getting ready to go through some tough times, but you know how much Laura and I love you. Anything you need, all you have to do is ask. Hang in there.
Hey, Stacy. Thinking of you during this time and wishing you the very best. Hoping this video brings you a little joy and something to look at during your chemo. So we've been asked to respond to what celebrity would we have liked to take us to high school prom, and I'm gonna go with JTT, or Jonathan Taylor Thomas. So definitely grew up watching Home Improvement and then him on The Lion King, so he was the first person that came to mind, so I decided not to overthink it, and I will be walking into prom with JTT as soon as possible. Have a good one. I look forward to hearing updates and hopefully seeing you soon. Thinking of you.
Hi, Stacy. I would have loved to have gone to my high school prom with Carole King. I share this song with you.
Winter, spring, summer, fall.
All you have to do is call, and I'll be there. Oh, yes, I will. Get a friend.
You got a friend. Ain't it
Good to know you've got a friend.
Ain't it good to know? Ain't it good to know? Ain't it good to know?
You got a friend. Take care.
Hey, Stace. I thought about this, and I think my junior prom, I would take Sean Connery. And then my senior prom would have to be Denzel Washington because, hey, why not?
If I could have had a celebrity take me to my high school prom, it would definitely be my all-time celebrity crush, Channing Tatum, even though it might have looked a little awkward because he is 21 years older than me.
Hey, Stacey. When Kristen first sent us the question, I actually drew a bit of a blank. Unsurprisingly, perhaps. I was a complete nerd in high school. I did go to prom, but I went with friends. But when I thought about it more, or I guess thought about it right before I made this video, the first thing that actually popped into my head was The Rock. No idea why, other than he seems like he'd be just really cool and fun to hang out with, and that we'd just have like totally like awesome time. So me now would totally do the prom with The Rock just to have a blast.
Hey, Stacy. If I was gonna take one celebrity to my high school prom, it would definitely be Ryan Felipe. huge crush after seeing him in Cruel Intentions. I know, probably shocking that I would love that movie. But yeah, definitely hands down. First choice, Ryan Felipe. I gotta say though, a close second would be Aladdin. He'd have to not be a cartoon, but anyway.
Hey Stace, in response to the question of who I would want to take to prom, I'm going to go with Jenna Jameson, because every high school guy wants to take a porn star to his high school prom, and it significantly increases the likelihood that you're going to get laid. Hope you're doing well. Take care now.